An 83-year-old jailed for playing radio too loud dies in prison. A pensioner who had repeatedly jailed for playing classical FM too loud has died in prison. Ian Trainer, 83, was sent to prison for 20 weeks in February 2020 after breaching the conditions of a restraining order that was given to him in 2019. It forbade him from playing any audio above normal talking level, which is above 65 decibels. However, he was jailed again for breaching the order after his release. Bet you can't guess what country this is. Spoiler alert, it's the UK. The Ministry of Justice confirmed to Newsweek that the pensioner from has died. A spokesperson said, Liverpool prison Ian Trainer died in hospital on 23 November. The prisons and probation, what the fuck is up with British words, has been informed. During his sentencing in February earlier this year, Liverpool Magistrate Court heard how Trainer told an officer who had arrested him for breaching the order that he liked playing music at a level I enjoy. He also went on to tell officers that he couldn't wear headphones due to medical conditions that meant they irritated his ears. It's a good thing they put this old white man in jail. I mean, it's not like they still have grooming gangs to deal with. A statement reported in the court said Trainer had a bad cold and could only hear in one ear. Prosecution barrister Simon... Are these even real words? I refuse to accept that most of the British words are words. Simon Lang had told the court that Trainer's neighbor, Thomas Michael Thompson, what a piece of shit, has experienced noise pollution from Trainer's property for a number of years. Giving evidence, Thompson said, it's not just one day a week, it's every day of the week. I go out early in the morning and stay out late in the afternoon to avoid the noise. It's just unbelievable at times. Sentencing him to 24 weeks in prison, the judge told Trainer that he had played the music at a level that caused distress. UK, what is wrong with you? He was also ordered to pay £600 court costs and told to pay a victim a surcharge of £122 for playing music too loud. Good job, UK. Appearing again in court via video link in June for breaching the order, Trainer claimed his allegations against him were malicious lies. Trainer's cause of death is as yet unclear. It's tyranny of the crown. That's why he's dead. It comes after Oxford scientists said prisoners should be prioritized for a COVID-19 vaccine due to them being in a high-risk group. A study by the University of Oxford Department of Psychiatry found that the contact tracing in prisons complicated reluctance to disclose symptoms due to stigma, concern, and confidentiality, and fear or other further restrictions, such as prolonged periods of medical isolation. Well, maybe you shouldn't have a bunch of old people in jail for noise pollution. The study went on to warn the quarantining of prisons was difficult due to overcrowding, poor ventilation, sanitation, and hygiene. Professor Frazell, Department of Psychiatry, University of Oxford, said prisons are a high-risk setting for the transmission of... Fuck! Professor Frazell, Department of Psychiatry, University of Oxford, said prisons are high-risk settings for the transmission of contagious diseases, and there are considerable challenges in managing outbreaks in them. Our research suggests that people in prison should be among the first groups to receive any COVID-19 vaccine to protect against infection and prevent further spread of disease. Well, first and foremost, stop locking up old people for playing music too loud. And second, don't give it to people in prisons first. I don't know, old folks home, other people who desperately need it because they have a weakened immune system. But prisoners? Okay, maybe in the UK, give it to prisoners first because it is a bunch of old people with a weakened immune system that haven't committed a real crime. If you give it to the public, the grooming gangs of, you know which religion of peace, probably don't need it. The prison population is generally at a higher risk of complication of infection because of the increased prevalence of underlying health conditions and the overrepresentation of marginalized groups that have been disproportionately affected by COVID-19. It's kind of weird how every first world white country, we have the same exact problem. But I'm not going to say what it is. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.